Hello, we are on our day 2 yogis. Hashtag Cardi B. Day 2 will be quick without the long intro, so let's dive right into it. Looking at the standing postures. Standing postures help strengthen muscles and bones. They also improve balance, focus, and flexibility. And we will be looking at 8 poses on this day 2. Number 1, pyramid, also known as Parsvottanasana. Step 1, stand on the left side of your space. Enter into Mountain Tadasana pose with arms at sides, maybe having like 2 or 2.5 feet away from each other. Breathe normal. Now rotate feet, hips, and torso forward. Press left hip forward. Inhale. Circle your hands behind your back and bring your palms into prayer position with your fingertips pointing upward. Press down through your feet and lift out of your waist. Open your chest, look up and arch back slightly. And with an exhale, lifting up through your tailbone, press out through your crown and bend forward at the hips, lowering your torso as far as you can while still keeping your spine extended and your legs straight. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Rise up, turn back to center, and repeat on the opposite side. Inhale, shallow breath for back bend. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Pyramid, head to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. Okay, position 2. Triangle, also known as Trikonasana. This posture works with lateral flexion of the hip joints, a slight rotation of the hips as the basis for lateral extension of the spine. The triangle is the most complex of the standing postures in terms of simultaneous body movements. Step 1. Stand on the left side of your space and enter into Mountain or Tadasana pose with your arms at your sides. Inhale. Engage your core. As you exhale, lengthening your spine. Inhale as you raise your arms overhead. Exhale as you step wide to the right, bringing your arms out to the sides at shoulder height. Hands above your feet like a 5-pointed star. Press out through your fingertips. Press down through your feet. And lift your kneecaps and engage your quadriceps. Modification here, you can shorten your stance to your own comfort level. Inhale. Turn your right toes out to the right and your left toe slightly in towards the center. Very important for your knee protection. Line up your leading knee so that it points toward your toes. Press your feet firmly downward, engaging the muscles surrounding the knee joints. Do not attempt to square your hips or press your left hip back. Now inhale. Exhale as you press your left hip to the left and extend your torso out to the right. Press out through your crown to elongate your spine. Inhale. Hold the extension in your torso and bring your right arm down, left arm up, palms facing forward, with the back of your lower hand pressing slightly against your leg, fingertips off the floor or on the floor. Keep your core engaged and squeeze your thighs together, engaging your quads and adductors. Breathe deeply. Safety: if your neck is vulnerable, look forward or down. Inhale. Come up back to center. Exhale. Turn your toes slightly outward. Bend your knees and sink into a wide squat or goddess pose. Inhale. You can spring back to the left, bringing your feet together and arms overhead in Tadasana. Exhale, your arms back to your sides. Breathe and relax. Repeat on the opposite side. Our next is rotated triangle, also known as Parvirta Trikonasana. Stand on the left side of your space and enter into mountain Tadasana with arms at sides. Inhale. Raise your arms overhead. And exhale as you step wide to the right, bringing your arms out to the sides at shoulder height. Hands even with your feet, like a 5-pointed star. Inhale. Turn your right toes out to the right and your left toes slightly in towards the center. Exhale. Rotate hips and torso to face the right. Press left hip forward and right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the hips, extend out of the waist, and bring your left palm to the floor on the inside or outside of your right foot. Modification for less challenge here: place your hand on your shin, or you can use a block. You want more? Place your hand on the outside of your foot. Inhale. Roll your rib cage upward and extend your right arm up, pressing up through the fingertips. Look up at your upper hand. Breathing deeply. Press down through your feet and up through your fingertips. Inhale. Release, reaching up through your fingertips and turning back to 5-pointed star. Turn your toes slightly outward. Bend your knees, bringing your feet back together and arms overhead in Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, releasing your arms back to your sides. Breathe. Relax. And repeat on the opposite side. And next is Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. Virabhadrasana. It's hard to read the Sanskrit words. The warrior opens and strengthens your core from the pelvic floor down into the thighs and up into the sternum. The posture integrates strength with balance, opening you not only to your fearlessness or your fabulousness, but also to your vulnerability. Step 1. Front facing warrior. Stand in Tadasana with your feet hip width apart. Inhale. Exhale as you engage your core. Inhale one more time as you raise your arms overhead, palms shoulder width apart, facing each other. Press down through your feet. Open chest, shoulders down, relaxed, and press up through your crown and fingertips with your arms straight. Variations: you can have your hands in temple position or Namaste pose. Inhale. Exhale as you lunge forward with your right foot, bending your right knee and sinking down through your sits bones. Bring your thigh as close to horizontal as possible. So more like a 90 degree, knee over ankle. If your knee is past your ankle, move your back foot further back, creating a wider stance. Breathe deeply. Press your left heel back and your left hip forward, straightening the left knee and bringing both hips to face forward. Lift out of the waist and arch back slightly. And moving back to center. Inhale. Exhale. to release the posture. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight to the forward foot. Inhale, spring forward or back to the starting position. Breathe. Relax. And repeat on the opposite side. Yay, yogis, we are halfway there. The next one is Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. This variation of the warrior creates a more open and vulnerable belly and groin than Warrior 1. Holding your arms in a horizontal position strengthens shoulders and upper back. Step 1. Stand on the left side of your space and enter into Tadasana, our mountain pose, with your arms at your sides. Exhale. Engage your core. Inhale. Raise your arms overhead. Exhale as you step wide to the right, bringing your arms out to the sides at shoulder height. Hands even with your feet, like a 5-pointed star. Press out through your fingertips and engage your quads. Inhale. Now turn your right toes to the right and your left toe slightly in towards the center. Inhale. Exhale as you bend your right knee and sink down through your sits bones, bringing your right thigh as close to horizontal as possible. Align your right knee over your ankle. Breathe deeply as you engage your glutes, your thighs. Bring both hips into one plane, facing center. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Come back to 5-pointed star position. Spring back to the left, bringing your feet back together and arms overhead in Tadasana. Exhale your arms back to your sides. Breathe. Relax. And repeat on the opposite side. Alright, the next one is standing wide-legged forward fold, also known as Prasarita Padottanasana. Step 1. Stand on the left side of your space and enter into Tadasana with your arms at sides. Inhale. As you raise your arms overhead, exhale, step wide to the right, bringing your arms out to the sides at shoulder height, palms facing down, aligned with your ankles. Inhale, pressing down through your feet. Exhale, bend forward at the hips, pressing your tailbone and crown in opposite directions, spine extended. Come halfway down to jackknife position. Inhale and exhale as you come all the way down with straight spine. Hold your feet or ankles from the outside. Breathe deeply. Pull with your arms, bringing your head closer to the floor, still keeping your spine straight. Press out through your crown to lengthen the back of your neck. Press down through your feet and up through your tailbone. Inhale. Exhale. Come up through jackknife with a straight spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, sink down to the goddess pose. Spring back to the left, bringing your feet back together and arms overhead in Tadasana. Inhale and exhale as you bring your arms back to your sides. Repeat on the opposite side. All right, yogis. We have 2 more to go. And I had to throw in a bonus there for you guys. Because you're good. The next is chair pose. It's a very powerful pose, also known as Utkatasana. Enter into the mountain Tadasana pose with your feet hip width apart and your arms at sides, pressing down through your feet, engaging your core, and lifting up out of your waist, pressing through the crown of your head. Inhale, pressing out through your fingertips, raise your arms in front of you to shoulder level, palms facing down. Exhale as you bend your knees and sit down. You may bring your torso forward until your thighs are as close to horizontal as possible. Then press your shoulders back, bringing your spine toward your vertical as if you were sitting in a chair. Keep your weight back on your heels. If it's challenging for you, sit down only as far as you can without pain. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Press down through the soles of your feet and come up slowly. Lift your heels as high as you can, coming up onto your toes, engaging your core, Taking deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees and sit down. Stay up on your toes and press your arches forward. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Pressing down through your feet. Come up slowly, lowering your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale, bend your knees and sit down very slowly, bringing your knees together and lifting your heels slightly off the floor. Come down as far as you can without sitting on your heels. Press your knees down and lift up through your hips, spine extended and vertical. Inhale. Coming back to center. Relax. And breathe normal. Alright, now next is extended side ankle, also known as Utthita Pasva Konasana. Enter into Warrior 2, Virabhadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your right knee, extend out of the waist to your right, and bring your right palm or fingertips to the floor on the inside of your right foot. Breathe in. And breathe out. To modify here, you can bring your right elbow and have it rest on top of the knee. Inhale. As you extend your left arm overhead, upper arm next to your ear, palm facing down, a straight line from the left heel to fingertips. Roll your left hip back, rib cage up, and left shoulder back. Breathe deeply. Press down through your feet, grounded hand and sits bones. Press out through your crown and raise fingertips. Turn your head to look upward or through your armpit. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, our bonus is we're going back to the center, entering into Warrior 2, and going into Exalted Warrior or Reverse Warrior, also known as Viparita Vira Bhadrasana. Swinging arms back to the leg behind you and allowing space to arch back and look up. Opening your chest. Engaging your muscles, your leg muscles. Breathe. Bend your knees. Sink down to a goddess pose. And spring back to the left, bringing your feet together and arms overhead in Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale your arms back to your side. Repeat on the opposite side. Alright, yogis, that was day 2 completed. Good job. If you like this channel, subscribe at the end of this video and leave me comments of what you would like me to do to help each one of you. My heart honors your heart. Good practice. Thank you for joining me. Until day 3.